So for the last couple of months I've been pretty much exclusively shooting early mornings and pretty much only on the coast. But I fancied a change today, so despite the fact that it's hot, I'm going back to the mountain. This may not be a great idea. Keep watching to find out. Hope you'll enjoy the video. If you do and you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe before you go. So we're almost halfway through August. Today is the 10th. It's pretty warm, and that's why I've been concentrating on early morning shoots. I hope you can hear me over the very, very noisy cicadas. I always tend to get them this time of year. I've been concentrating on early mornings because that's when it's coolest, but I really wanted to do something different. I wanted to come out, do a bit of a walk, maybe do something in the mountains. The weather forecast is giving us a heat warning starting tomorrow. Temperatures are expected to go plus 40 degrees for the next 3 or 4 days at least. So I thought if I'm going to do it, I need to do it today. It's coming up on 6:30. And it's still around 30 degrees, so it's still pretty warm. I'm not going to be doing a long hike today, it's too hot for that, but I'm going to have a little wander around and see what we can find. We've got very overcast skies. They're not really grey because it's actually quite bright, but we've got a lot of very high cloud. And I was hoping that maybe as we get close to sunset, that cloud might break up a little bit and light up. But looking at the scene as I've been driving and then walking up here, I think that's unlikely, but you never know. So what I'm going to do is see what I can find to shoot, making use of that. I'm thinking there might be an opportunity maybe for some kind of high key black and white of some trees maybe, or maybe one particular tree. And other than that, we'll just have to see. But I'm going to take it easy, nice, slow, steady stroll. Sunset is 9 o'clock. The sun will disappear, if it actually appears at all through the cloud, at probably around 20 to 9. So we've got a couple of hours. We'll see what happens. Let's press on, shall we? This is one of my trees. What do I mean by that? Well, a lot of the trees we get in this part of Spain are a bit dull, to be honest. They lack character. But there are a few, some by the coast that have been shaped by the wind. There's a few fruit trees around, and then there's this one that I think are interesting enough to make subjects. And I've photographed this one quite a lot. In fact, I'm pretty sure the last time I was up on the mountain, I photographed this tree. And I'm probably going to do it again. But I want to try something a little bit different with it today. And what I'm thinking of doing is shooting black and white, making the tree stand out against the background by having the background very bright and the tree hopefully fairly dark. And I'm also going to shoot it with my fisheye lens. Let's see how that works out, shall we? Okay, this has proven to be trickier than I thought. I spent ages playing around with compositions. Thought I'd got what I wanted, put the camera on the tripod, and then decided I really didn't like it, so I then ended up moving the camera around. I've got a shot here that I actually think might work. I've gone with the camera low down, it's the fisheye lens, and I've angled up a long way. And I'm planning on this being a square crop. And most of the tree stands out against the sky. And the sky is very bright, the tree is very dark. I guess we'll have to see how it works out. I still can't get all of the separation that I would like, and I know that from previous attempts to shoot this tree. You can't separate all of it from the background. But it might look interesting. Black and white, and I've put the black and white preview on, and I've also put the square crop preview on the camera as well. So let's have a look at it. This is an image that will only work in black and white, if indeed it works at all. It's another tree, and the sun's kind of breaking through the clouds a little bit. Again, this is black and white, vertical, tree on the left of the frame, with the sun just to one side of it, and then there's just this sort of light patch of the path going in. So here's the path going in, the tree, and the light there. Well, the sun did break through for a few minutes, but it was still quite high. It's about an hour till sunset, about 40 minutes until the sun will disappear behind the mountains, assuming of course it actually manages to appear from behind the clouds. And at the moment, my suspicion is it's not going to appear, because it does look as if it's pretty well clouded in lower down. But I'm going to hang around for a little while and just see what happens with the clouds over the next 40 minutes or so. It's actually sunset now, and nothing's happening light-wise apart from the fact that it's starting to try to rain. So I'm actually heading back to the car now. Couple of black and whites, something a bit different. Hope you've liked them, hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a like, share it on social media, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. If you've enjoyed this video and you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe before you go. And as always, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch, so thank you very much. And until the next video, bye.